Hello, everyone. My name is Jacob, and I am starting development of my own video game with the help of my cousins, Izzy, Caleb, my best friend Clock, and Caleb's friend Wild, who's very cool. Um, this is Richie. He is the protagonist of the game. He is a worm. He has cool sunglasses and a tail. And it's not on this drawing, but he has gold teeth like a grill, because of money. The whole point of the game is making as much money as possible and getting your place back in the world where it was stolen. The main premise is that his best friend and business coworker, Zig the Goat, stole the company from him, made a mistake, and he got kicked out. Now he lives in the dump. And all these assets you're seeing on screen are completely original, all made by me. Minus the music in the background, that's just FNAF, because I want background music. He's a worm, so he eats dirt. He's got soil. I was able to make all of these assets with the site Libris Sprite 1.1.-dev. Very fantastic sprite making tool. I highly recommend it. I have never drawn with pixel art before, and check out this TV. I'm really proud of how it turned out. And this bed down here, I don't have a backboard. I probably should add one, but I love how the soil bag turned out. In this chair, I would have flavor text saying it's wobbly, so I had a little tape on the leg right there, and I had this windmill, which would be kind of relevant to the story going on. And yeah, I love Undertale and Deltarune. I've been I basically did a college course of Yumi Nikki because I know how much inspiration that game is for so many games I love. And man, was it worth it to take a whole 2 weeks of just learning about Yumi Nikki's like development and stuff like that. It was amazing to listen about. I highly recommend if you haven't played or even played, just like try to learn about it. But yeah, this is Richie the Worm, and we have a cast of characters I've made. You grab their artwork. This is all my concept art. I have Richie, because he's dethroned. He was kicked out, so he got lost of status. He's gonna get into a club here, and the guy's like, name? Like, it's me, Richie. I should be on the list, man. And it's like, sorry, and he's all sad now because he lost everything. And then there's this guy who's gonna be he's bald, like a Zuko quote. Yeah, I tried to experiment with Linda's art for this one, and there's a whole like guise of characters who use balloons to fly. So I had Richie fly, and those are his glasses and his teeth that are gold. Then these are the characters I have so far for the game. It's as of November 14th, 2025. There's that guy again. This guy Blob, he's been an OC of mine since I was in middle school. I got attention one time and I started drawing him. And I want to have like a pillow pet enemy because I think that'd be fun. I have this cactus dude who's just like reading Naruto. That'd be funny to have for this. His name Cactus Joe. Basically, what he'll do is when you attack him, he'll do damage to you. And Pillow Pet, or I guess Pillow Friend, not to call it for copyright, but Pillow Friend, he basically is gonna be like a simple like basically like a Goomba type enemy, and but later in the game, kind of like Ram's Race and Deltarune, how they turn the wires like that. I was like, okay, so it's called a pillow friend. Where's the friend that's inside him? But where's the friend? Well, what if he's like inside of it, like in the alien moves with the chest bursters with like a back burster? So like there's gonna be a big monster come out of the back of the pillow pet. That'd be cool. They have Kite or Explode. I will change that name, but as I was to make myself laugh. Kite Rexplode, his thing will be like he'll be in the air, and you have to use, like, spit dirt at him to make him fall to the ground. That way you can use your main attack, which is strangle, because he's a worm. This is Fletcher. He's like the tutorial NPC. And and he'll be like your best friend. And he'll like save the game for you and give you tips on enemies. Think the Tattle guy, but the in Paper Mario, how the Goomba allies like Tattle, that like that. Water Spout, which is just blatantly just QQ-kun, because I love him. I have his pen holder. I think he's cool. And there's this is Zig. He's like the main villain. He's the one who stole everything from you. Zig was or has been an OC of mine for years. Predates this entire game. Back in 2022, my friend Clock, who's making the music for the game, he was running a D&D game set in like this place that was like a barrier that was slowly closing on this city, and it was gonna kill everyone eventually. So I was like, what should my character be in this? So it's kind of like a nihilistic kind of like dystopian society. I'm gonna play a goat guy, cause the shifter race. Like I like a goat, that'd be cool. And he's gonna be like a nihilistic salesman, and be trying to sell like potions and like that. But yeah, and scam artists, yeah, it would be cool. I never got to play that game, but he's been very close to my heart for all these years, and I really want to do something with him. I've been able to run him as an NPC in a few games of mine, but I really want him to shine. And I drew a little Yuboa and Mitosuki, because I had fun. Then we have Quaddy. My sister actually named this. My little sister Ivy. Because originally I was just calling it the Cyclops quadruped. So me and the other people working on the game, like communication, he's like, oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, but Quaddy, because quadruped. Then we have him again, and this is a Sadman Balloon. Basically, I just wanted to draw. He's a dad that that got stuck on a balloon and he got flown away. And his wife and daughter are also on balloons, and they're like in other areas. And like when you go to other like boss fights, you can rescue them, and they go side quests. It's really cool. One thing I like about his art is his mustache looks like another frown, and that's fun. This is Queen Frosting. I want she's gonna be a villain eventually, and I want to see the third arc of the game. Out of like, there's gonna be 5 bosses. She's gonna be, no, there's gonna be 6 bosses. Richie at the Ziggy at the end, and she's gonna be, I think, the third. But I'm not getting there yet. I just want to draw a hot cake themed queen. Then there's this Richie scratching. Then up above we have concept for the pillow friend. Then we have concept art for Queen Frosting. I really like her eyelashes, how they look like tears or something. I feel they'd be cool to use later. Then we have like her enemy encounters for that one. Raspberry and Blueberry. That was cute. I want to draw a little like anthropomorphized berry people. And there's a Dum Dum Soldier, which would be like a kind of a stronger foot soldier enemy. Think of like think of like a Koopa Troopa. How they're like slightly stronger than Goomba, but better. And this is Richie's voice concept. And this is a Fletcher. I guess millipede, but now I guess he could be lowered to a centipede. This was the first 2 sketches of Fletcher I did. Richie, my boy. It's me, Fletcher. Your number 1 millipede is on the scene. And this is for the original concept sketches for Richie. Originally, he was going to be an NPC in a D&D game I'm running with my friends called Plague of Clemencia. And he was going to be like a shopkeeper of all these funny like faces he makes. Because I was the origin of Richie was I was extremely tired, but like I did not want to sleep. So what I did was watch some Deltarune videos. You think, man, Burger Pants is really funny. Little faces he does. So I tried to do like kind of like that, trying to my own take, but like as a worm. And it has some yep, but I was having fun with it. Yeah, Muddy Jar. He lost his bling in the process of becoming a character. Um, the actual timeline of this game was, so as you know, I made Richie as an NPC. Then I just kept saying Richie Rich the Worm to myself at 3 a.m., very sleep deprived, and finding like in that one time mental state where everything is extremely funny. So I kept saying his name, and I kept just drawing him over and over. And to the point where I was gonna make a dating sim visual novel, but your only option is Richie, and you just have to love him at the end. And because I thought that was very funny, because how ugly he is, and just the concept of loving a worm, as a human, So, but then I was talking to my cousin Caleb, and he was like, "Yo, can I get on this?" It's like, "Sure." Then he was like, "How about we make an RPG instead?" It was like, "Sure," because he's going to school for it, same as Wild. That's pretty cool. And then that's how Rich the Worm RPG was born. And these are like original concept arts I had of Sad Man Balloon. Originally, he was some naked mannequin guy, and he's like, "I miss my wife." And this is Kite Rexplode, Bust It Down, and this is original Quaddy. These were all just sketches I do at work because I'm bored. I just draw random garbage. It kind of makes me insane, but that's okay. But yeah, and this is how these characters were created. This is Richie's house. He lives at a dump. So I want to have like a kind of stuff that foreshadows all the upcoming bosses. One's gonna be sports. I drew an Among Us for fun. Like there's a cake there. There's sports, yeah, and music. But there's some changes later. These are the original concept arts for Fletcher. Originally, he was gonna be like a wallet because I like big money, yeah. Then he was gonna be a book for like oh yeah, I'm a tutorial character. I'm a book. Then I was gonna go with a lamp guy. That was funny, but I was like, nah. Then a sticky note. I had a few ideas for that one to look, but I thought I didn't think it was that fun. I didn't think that'd be that funny. Then I had him as a mouse for some reason, and finally, I started like, okay, bugs. Who would hang out with a worm? A bug, because they're like the same like level of who cares about you kind of thing. And I was like, yeah, an ant, that'd be cool, but I wasn't vibing with it, so I was like, what else? Like, what out of all the bugs, what bug would hang out with a worm? And I was like, well, centipedes are basically just legged worms, basically. And so I was like, yeah, centipedes. So and that's how Fletcher was created. These are some ideas for items you can find in the game, or just interactables. And this is a idea for like him being a roller skate for like a run button. But I think it was have him run normally. This is Richard when he's younger, before his life got ruined. But he's kind of like not that confident. That prize wouldn't smile yet. And these are just sprites for Fletcher in game. But probably has some different walking animations for him, because I think it's kind of lame looking. We look like an isopod. These are going to be our menus. And we have a thing, it could be a charge meter called Get 'em Boys, which is going to be after go area hiring guys that work for you. And like you have a meter up in the back in the corner of the fight screen. You're gonna be able to use the ultimate move called Get 'em Boys, which will have your entire guys attack. Think the move beat up, pre-generation 6 in Pokemon. These are just more sprites of Quaddy. Her giving a little blush. Sadman Balloon sprites. This is his house as a finalized design. These are the old sprites for Richie. Before we agreed that we all 64 by 64 sizes. This is the original Queen Frosting. She's not gonna be in the game yet for a while, but I just want to draw a hot girl. Being honest, this is the original regrowth sprite I had for Zig. I don't really like it that much, but like it's the best I have for now. I'll make one soon. Better image of the Sideman Balloon. Cactus Joe. Kite Explode. The OG Flitcher. And that's all for that. Then we have this is a Clock. He made a battle theme, a concept at least for now. Pause the FNAF music and play it. So that sounded pretty cool. And is there anything else? Oh yes. This is the concept art I made for Richie's room, and there's gonna be a thing called the rage route, which you be able to destroy all of it, basically, minus the TV in bed, and yeah, and yeah, and and there's also be like because I've been watching about Yumi, Nikki, and Omori, I was like, I really want to have a dream world where we can explore Richie's mindscape and everything. I thought that was always so creative to do for characters, especially for the protagonists of the game. Though the main inspiration is definitely more highly Magicanth from Earthbound. Yeah, and I am really having a good time. I'm making all this stuff. I've always wanted to be a game developer ever since I was little. I always thought it was so just cool. It's so amazing to be able to put all of this into one and share it with so many people, and everyone have their own. They're basically be able to give someone their own craft experience, however they want to play. And I just think that's a genuinely magical thing, and I want to be a part of it. There's a quote from Toby Fox I think about a lot when I was making this. He said that in 10 years' time, there's gonna be a kid who played Undertale, and like when he played Earthbound, will be inspired to create. And while I do think this is a good start, I don't think I'm there yet, but I am still inspired to attempt to try. Because when I look at the stuff I've made so far, with my 0 experience in any of this before, I'm really proud of myself. I was able to. I did get some help with some of this. I did get some help, like getting the animation set up. Either I did animate all of it myself. I am just so proud that I was able to put time and effort into making just even this one map. And it makes me so inspired to just make more and more. I hope you guys keep following along with my journey and game development. I plan to continue, definitely. Wait, what? Thought I had a collision there. Okay, I do. Oh, yes, because these aren't collide. Okay. Well, stay tuned. This is fun.